What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Zoe, man, and it's another. This is Voices of a Nation, man, and this Voice of the Nation, I wanted to really to stretch out some knowledge and have it accessible to you. And this video is about what to do when you're unemployed and survival methods to use. When you're unemployed, we all know that when you get unemployed, man, it's a very devastating thing. It knocks you off balance. It knocks you off your sense of purpose in life. It could destroy a weak marriage. It could destroy the very fabric of your confidence. It could actually destroy you. The first thing I would say definitely is once you become unemployed, it's hard it is to do, but the hardest thing is to just accept it. I'm out here. I have no income, so now I have to do damage control. I have to figure out what things are necessary and what things are unnecessary, or what things that I can go without for a long period of time. So you need to make a list. You need to make a list of things that you need to cut out of your daily budget. And right after you make that list, that first day, that second day needs to be spent at the unemployment office to see if you can get unemployment. If you can't get unemployment compensation, then I would then reach out to churches and reach out to local churches, all over the different cities, 7 cities if you're in Virginia, or wherever you reside at, and try to access means of help. Try to surround yourself and even ask family members who you know that could come through. I know a lot of people don't have family. And if you don't have family, then that's when you have to rely on a church family or family of churches. You could also apply for the actual electric bill. You could actually call them up to defer some payments or to cut the cost of some payments. A lot of people don't know that by either writing a letter, which is the most powerful thing, rather than calling, because it's documented evidence towards that entity. But shoot those letters out to the electric company, and even ask if you can work at where you work. If you had an apartment, if you could work to take off some of the rent payment. In addition to that, reach out to collect food stamps. Apply for it. You'll get it no problem, especially with no income. I know that the standards are strict now. We have sequestration. We got different things, and financially that it's burdening. It puts a burden on the market. So it forces all these incentives and these programs to be, buckled down with more constraints as far as getting access to food stamps and unemployment and different things. So they made it harder for you to get it. So once you apply, you got food stamps, you got your food, you got your water, and you went to churches, you reached out to churches. The next thing to supplement also is to go to food banks. Research the different food banks. Now these are no strings attached, accessible vessels to feed yourself, in addition to whatever the food doesn't cover for food stamps, if you have kids or what have you. You would need to create a game plan, and the game plan will consist of, and the first thing, that's the best advice I give you, is to write down every open house of employment, every new building that pops up that in a few weeks or to a month that will be looking to hire people straight off the bat. Open houses are the best way to gain quick employment, and that is it's proven itself to be true so many times. So you want to do that, to type in, go to computer, open houses, new jobs, a new building of a new Kmart, new Walmart, or whatever. research that and find out the date when it'll actually be up and running, and find that open house and go to it. Open houses are the best way to get on-the-spot interviews, is the best way to get a job and recover quick from a job loss. Even though the job that it might be offered might be tremendously low in pay, but trust me, some money is better than no money, and it always helps. Now, after you got the food bank access, you got the food stamps to go for, you written the electric company to defer payment, you talked to your landlord about working around the apartment complex to actually gain some relief in your rent, you've reached out to family members, and remember, all the money that you have saved, if you have saved, is really vital to only necessary things. Like I said, reach out to people. It's good to get a credit card once you get back on your feet, because this is what I'll say, this is because that credit card could buy you a bridge between employment. It could be your lifesaver to take care of really necessary bills until you get the job, and then you just pay it right back. So credit card, having one credit card is a great essential tool, especially for this reason. And you do want to do that, especially once you get back on your feet. And those are tips for that I give you straight from Zoe Nation. And I'll be making more videos like this to inform you and reach out to have a better life and understanding. But I wish you the best, and I know it's terrible, and it's been a long road, but you'll recover from it. And follow and apply these steps. Reach out, pray. That's actually should have been the number one thing, to pray, and just stay with it, stay focused, stay determined. And again, it's your boy Zoe, man. This is my tips and advice as far as when you get unemployed, man. Don't give up. Peace.